there, cupcakes. I'm back to discuss the letter B. Letter B sounds like B, B, B. Here's letter B. Uppercase B and lowercase b. Capital B, small b. B. B sounds like B. Let's put our finger in the air and let's write the uppercase B. Are you ready? Finger up in the air. Back up to the top. That's our uppercase B. Let's do it one more time. Uppercase V. Let's write lowercase b. Finger in the air. Let's do our line down. That little half circle at the bottom. Let's do it again. Lowercase b. B. We were talking about bumblebees this morning. We talked about Bumblebee. Here is the picture of the bumblebee. This is a close relative to the bumblebee. This is a wasp, but a wasp is not a bee. Bees pollinate the flowers. They also give us something yummy to eat, as we talked about this morning. Bees, they transfer pollen from flower to flower, and they use that pollen to help manufacture or help produce honey, which is so yummy to us. This is a bee. Bumblebee begins with the B sound. B sound. I have a silly sentence here. It says, I see a bee on my knee. I see a bee on my knee. I hear some rhyming words. Do you? See, bee, knee. I see a bee on my knee. Can you think of some other words that might rhyme with bee? Can you tell someone at your house some words that you thought of that begins like B? I'd be curious to know. How many words can you think of that rhymes with the word B? Once again, B begins with the B sound. What else begins with the B sound? I have two beautiful begins with the B sound. Little girls in my classroom whose name begins with the B sound. Boys and girls from my class, if you're watching, have you guessed yet? I'm pretty sure you have. I'm going to show you in just a second. Two lovely girls whose name begins with the B sound. Britain, B, Britain, and Bailey, B, Bailey. Britain and Bailey begins with the B sound. What else begins with the B sound? We're going to find out in a moment when we take a look at our alphabet soup. Our alphabet soup and see what's in this can. Things that begin with the B sound. Before we do that, we're going to take a look at our poem. Letter B. B, B. Let's take a look and see what this boy is doing. That boy's name begins with the B sound. Can you guess what his name might be? It might be Braxton, it might be Braden, but his name is Bobby. His name is Bobby. Bobby blows bubbles as big as can be. B, b, b. bigger, bigger, boom. Why do you suppose it said boom at the end? Did you say his bubble broke? I think so too. I think that's exactly why it said boom at the end. Notice the print here. Do you see how all the letters are approximately the same size here? But at the bottom, oh, these are quite large, aren't they? When you're reading Boys and Girls and you suddenly see letters in very large print, usually the characters in the story are saying something very loud. Someone is yelling, or there is a loud noise. Boom! That's a loud noise, right? And that's why this word is in large letters. Boom. So let's read our poem again. Bobby blows bubbles as big as can be. Bigger, bigger, boom! This is a silly one, huh? Our alliteration poem with all the words that begin like letter B. Okay, so let's take a look at our alphabet soup for letter B. Say this with me. B is for bicycle, book, and ball. B is for buttons, big and small. You want to say that one more time? B is for bicycle, book, and ball. B is for buttons, big and small. Let's take a look at what's inside the can of soup for letter B. Are you making some predictions? I'm pretty sure the things you're thinking of are inside this can. All right, so here's our uppercase B and our lowercase b. Uppercase and lowercase b. B is for ball. B, b, ball. Here is the word ball. B is for banana. B, b, banana. Here is the word banana. B is for buttons. B, b, buttons. B is for book. B, b, book. There's that word, book. B is for bicycle. B, b, bicycle. Here's the word, bicycle. Are you ready to sing for our B words? All right, here we go. B is for ball. B, b, ball. B is for buttons. B, b, buttons. B is for banana. B, b, banana. B is for bicycle. B, b, bicycle. B is for book. B, b, book. Now you know what B sounds like. Now you know what B sounds like. What are some other things in your house that begins with the sound that B makes? B, b. I can think of some things. Baby, brother, bed, bread. Those are some words. What can you come up with? I want you to think about that during the rest of this day. See how many words you can think of that begins with the sound that B makes. Until next time, see you later. You remember what to say? See you later, alligators. And that's when you say, after a while, crocodile.